Deshaun, thank you very much. We'll check in with you in a few minutes. Well, heading on over to Hamburg, New York, not too far from Highmark Stadium where the Buffalo Bills play, the weather seems to not be easing up out there. And joining us now from our sister station, Erie News Now, we have John Liddick and Isaac Petcash. And they met with fans dealing with the storm, which forced the game to be pushed back until tomorrow. Good evening, John and Isaac. Thank you so much for bundling up for us and showing us what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, hey Max, welcome here to Hamburg, New York. While the winds are still whipping here tonight at a pretty excessive rate, the visibility, on a good note, starting to improve slightly as we move through the night here, and we're expecting to hear more from Kathy Hochul here in just about a half hour's time.
Yeah, a couple of notes from her presser earlier today around 2:45. She said that the storm's expectations were actually exceeded by the reality. Some snow in the last few hours falling at rates of 4 to 5 inches an hour, wind gusts of over 50 miles an hour, and we saw that throughout the day today just off the Hamburg exit. So when you take into account this storm and the chaos that it caused on the roads with the current travel ban, understandable and necessary for this game to be postponed.
And for fans that were making their way either to or from the game, we had folks from Pittsburgh trying to make their way back from a tournament in Buffalo. They had to pull off of this Hamburg exit. Meanwhile, some Pittsburgh fans and other Bills fans trying to make their way up here just had to make sure that they got safe as the storm started to move in.
20 minutes into the drive, it just was entirely too hard to see, to do anything. Luckily, I ended up on an exit, didn't try it, was this exit over here. Ended up at the stadium motel, changed hotels, got over here to the Motel 6, and now we're stuck, and it looks like it's going to be another couple days, man, maybe a day or two.
We were a little disappointed, but it is what it is. Safety's the biggest thing, so it's more important, everybody being safe. I know that you've had weather like this and people have been harmed, so being safe is all I care about.
Now, I do want to make a quick note about the game. If you didn't hear from Governor Hochul earlier today, she said although the conditions, in her words, won't be pleasant, they're going to be better than they were the last couple of days. We're still going to have some wind, still a bit of snow, but nothing as bad as it's been in the last couple of days.
And the game will kick off at 4:30, but Erie County Executive Mark Polenkars did advise that if you're coming to the game, because of the heavy snow in the area and the limited amount of time to try and remove that snow, some of those grass lots that are usually available for parking may be unavailable, so a good idea to maybe carpool coming into the game. We'll certainly have much more as the conditions continue to develop here from Hamburg, New York. For Isaac Petcash, I'm John Liddick, live for WENY News.
Thanks so much, guys. Go warm up and get a hot chocolate.